Welcome to Hero Villains. Who do you think would win in Infernal Hulk vs. Superboy Prime, the clash of hellish fury and cosmic power? Infernal Hulk is a version of Hulk possessing rage far beyond normal limits, combining boundless gamma power with a hellish, destructive nature. When his rage erupts, he possesses nearly immeasurable physical strength, incredibly rapid regeneration, extraordinary endurance, and dark energy, making him the embodiment of absolute destruction. Infernal Hulk not only crushes his enemies with overwhelming muscular strength, but also sows terror with his insatiable fighting spirit, becoming stronger the more he fights. Superboy Prime is one of the most dangerous versions of Superman ever to exist in the Superboy Prime multiverse. Having been directly exposed to golden solar energy, he possesses powers far exceeding most Kryptonians, including superhuman strength, superluminal speed, flight, heat vision, icy breath, and near-impenetrable durability. Superboy Prime has shattered reality, traversed dimensions, and defeated many of DC's top heroes, making him a cosmic-level force. Before we delve into the analysis, please subscribe and remember to turn on notifications by clicking the bell icon. Thank you very much! Infernal Hulk represents the most terrifying incarnation of the Green Giant, officially appearing in the Infernal Hulk comic series released in 2025. In this form, Hulk's body no longer belongs to Bruce Banner, but has been completely taken over by Eldest, the firstborn child of the Mother of Horrors. After separating Banner's soul from his body, this ancient entity devoured the power of his own mother, creating a creature far beyond any known limits. The Infernal Hulk is not simply a fallen hero or a rampaging monster, but a fusion of destructive gamma energy and the dark power of hell, a true demon tasked with plunging the world back into the age of ancient souls, an era ruled by terrifying creatures. Its brutal goal is to distort all symbols of justice, transform heroes into hideous beasts, and summon an army of undead to spread terror throughout mankind. With its boundless gamma power blended with dark magic and the inherited strength of the Mother of Horrors, this entity is many times stronger than the ordinary Hulk. It can be said that Eldest tore apart the bond between Bruce Banner and the Hulk, seizing his body to create a destructive machine 10 times more terrifying than even the worst nightmares people have ever feared about the Hulk. Despite being stripped of all his strength and physical body, Bruce Banner maintains his unwavering will, ready to sacrifice everything to thwart this insidious plot and prevent the world from being plunged into eternal darkness. The Infernal Hulk possesses a comprehensive power system, formed from the fusion of the Hulk's fundamental strength, high-level gamma energy, and terrifying demonic power. Its strength increases proportionally with its rage, allowing it to break through gates and chains considered absolutely impenetrable by the Supreme Being himself. A simple clap of the Infernal Hulk's hands is enough to create a destructive shockwave, blowing away everything in its path and causing deadly tremors on a massive scale. Its regenerative abilities and durability are also near immortal. The Infernal Hulk's body can regenerate itself completely even after being torn apart or disintegrated at the cellular level. It exhibits extraordinary resistance to all conventional weapons, even divine weapons originating from supreme entities. Its speed is also superhuman, allowing it to perform intercontinental leaps and move across the ground at speeds far exceeding those of superhumans. The core difference that makes the Infernal Hulk terrifying lies not in its sheer muscular strength, but in the dark, demonic energy it possesses. This entity has the ability to transform living beings into grotesque monsters under its absolute control. Unfortunate victims, upon being murdered, are instantly resurrected as undead thralls and become part of its army serving its destructive will. Besides its force shapeshifting abilities, the Infernal Hulk is also proficient in necromancy and dark magic powered by pure demonic energy. Directly absorbing power from the Mother of Horrors and the Eldest elevated the Infernal Hulk to near the level of ancient abstract entities in the universe. It possesses the ability to sustain itself without nutrition or oxygen, enduring even the harshest environments. The Infernal Hulk emerges as the ultimate embodiment of destruction, a monster forged from primal rage and hellish power far beyond ordinary limits. After massacring Earth's most powerful heroes, the Infernal Hulk not only sowed death but also distorted reality. He transformed a town into a horrifying living city, where its inhabitants were corrupted into twisted followers, subservient to his dark will in an endless nightmare. As his power grew, the Infernal Hulk ambitiously sought to recruit mutants, turning them into the core force of his terrifying army to expand his reign of destruction. However, elite members of the X-Men, such as Magic and Cyclops, resolutely refused to accept his sinister plan, ready to confront him directly to protect their kind and prevent the tragedy from spreading. The tense confrontation reached its climax when Cyclops, Magneto, and the entire X-Men team frantically prepared for a life-or-death battle. The Eldest sought out the group's base in Alaska, turning it into the battlefield that would decide the fate of humanity. Deeper than any surface conflict, this entire sinister conspiracy revolves around a terrifying cosmic truth. The Mother of Horrors is currently imprisoned at the very bottom of reality, known as the Abyss, and can only be freed by the power of its ruler, the Supreme Being. This cosmic entity, representing boundless rage and hatred, is the spiritual father of the Infernal Hulk and exists as the absolute opposite of the Supreme Being. This profound fundamental connection is the source of why the Hulk, along with all the mutants empowered by gamma rays, possess immortality that defies all natural laws. In his encounters with the human army, the Infernal Hulk displays overwhelming and terrifying power. With a simple clap, he can wipe out entire enemy forces, transforming his fallen victims into undead thralls, zombie slaves serving his destructive will. When attacking Atlantis, he not only defeated Namor, but also utterly humiliated the Ocean's King, demonstrating his absolute superiority over one of the planet's most powerful warriors. Infernal Hulk's ambitions extend beyond Earth. He has reached a level where he can directly confront one above all vessels, even destroying structures once considered impenetrable. On his journey to conquer the world, he transforms many Marvel heroes into grotesque monsters, ushering in the Age of Monsters, an era where terror and darkness reign supreme. With the combined power of Eldest and Mother of Horrors, Infernal Hulk has now become a cosmic threat, a terrifying entity capable of plunging the entire Marvel universe into annihilation. I really hope you'll subscribe to the channel, it would help us a lot, and you're the best. Thank you so much! Now let's talk about Superboy Prime. Superboy Prime is recognized as one of the most powerful and dangerous versions of Superman ever to exist in DC history. His strength lies not only in his nearly unparalleled physical prowess, but also in his brutal fighting nature, where he almost never holds back. Every blow Superboy Prime delivers is delivered with absolute force, turning him into a living rage capable of crushing virtually any opponent in a short amount of time. He is often considered one of the most powerful Kryptonians ever to appear, second only to entities that almost defy the laws of physics like Superman 1,000,000. Superboy Prime has caused such devastating disruptions that they shattered the fabric of reality, resulting in enormous consequences on a multiverse scale. He easily defeated a host of powerful heroes, including Power Girl, Martian Manhunter, and many members of the Green Lantern Corps without much difficulty. He even outmaneuvered two Supermans simultaneously in direct combat, demonstrating such overwhelming power that traditional weaknesses like kryptonite were almost ineffective against him. Superboy Prime is also one of the few individuals to have actually inflicted significant damage on Darkseid and many other high-level entities. However, his greatest weakness lies in his emotional instability, particularly his extreme rage and the depletion of his energy during prolonged combat. After witnessing the collapse of his homeland and being trapped in space-time, his mind gradually shattered. It was despair, isolation, and the yearning to return to his original Earth that transformed Superboy Prime from a young hero into an uncontrollable destructive force, a power machine imbued with profound tragedy, and a rage capable of threatening the entire multiverse. Superboy Prime maintains his immense power through a special device that continuously absorbs and transforms yellow solar radiation, ensuring his Kryptonian body is always energized to its maximum level. This mechanism allows him to operate in a nearly constant state of enhancement, making him one of the most powerful and stable entities ever to exist. Unlike most other versions of Superman, Superboy Prime possesses superior resistance to many weaknesses. Magic has only a very limited effect on him. What makes Superboy Prime particularly terrifying is his ability to perform almost illogical feats, far exceeding the usual limits of cosmic heroes. He once punched through the Phantom Zone, a dimension considered impenetrable. He also escaped from a reality completely shrouded in red light without any assistive devices, something almost unthinkable for a Kryptonian. Even when the Black Lantern ring exploded directly on his hand, Superboy Prime survived, proving his extraordinary durability. In Infinite Crisis, his power was even more evident when he faced Black Adam. Superboy Prime endured the full force of the attack and retaliated with a single blow powerful enough to defeat his opponent. Not stopping there, he overwhelmed Amazo, who possessed the full power of the Justice League, along with Silver Banshee, Gorilla Grodd, and many other powerful enemies. The climax was the moment he tore Amazo apart, asserting himself as a nearly unstoppable war machine, an entity capable of challenging forces beyond the multiverse. The Mighty Wonder Woman, Martian Manhunter, Alan Scott, Jay Garrick, and a group of other heroes were powerless. Superboy Prime has repeatedly proven that he is not just a superior Kryptonian, but also an entity capable of confronting forces on a multiverse scale. The ability to survive and continue fighting against attacks from the Anti-Monitor, even when weakened, while still possessing immense power from the antimatter universe. The Anti-Monitor remains a cosmic-scale threat, with power sufficient to engulf the Source Wall. Superboy Prime's ability to withstand that power demonstrates his near-perfect durability and resilience. During the Infinite Crisis, he even witnessed and participated in battles so devastating that they shook the entire multiverse. Superman in his prime. A version even more powerful than the traditional peak Superman, unleashed blows on the Anti-Monitor with enough force to shatter stars and send shockwaves through the entire Green Lantern Corps across the antimatter universe. In this context, Superboy Prime still managed to survive amidst near-apocalyptic conflicts. He even survived the near-death explosion of Alexander Luthor's tower, a structure containing the creative energy once used to restructure countless universes and maintain the interconnectedness of the multiverse. When the tower collapsed, the entire multiverse structure descended into chaos, yet Prime remained unharmed. After absorbing energy from a Guardian, he further unlocked abilities far beyond the limits of ordinary physics, reaching a level of power related to the fifth dimension and the Source Wall, even capable of piercing the ultimate boundaries of reality with his visual heat. This is proof that Superboy Prime is not only powerful, but also an anomaly with the potential to reach near godlike levels of power. Superboy Prime destroyed Earth 51, endured its explosion, and easily moved planets. Prime tore through Monarch's armor in his basic form. Guardian Amp's power had completely vanished before Prime tore through Monarch's armor, is stronger than all the Monitors, all the Supermans in the multiverse, and has merged with all 51 parallel versions of Captain Atom, and withstood the explosion at close range. Prime's power is equivalent to his own amplifiers, evidenced by his survival of Monarch's explosion, who previously easily withstood and fought well against Prime when Prime still had his Guardian Amp. Prime held Sodom Yat to a draw when he possessed the power of Ion, and later defeated Sodom when he possessed the power of Ion, the Central Energy Battery, and all the rings of the Green Lantern Corps, 7,200 rings, along with Bart Allen, Mon-El, and many other heroes. Prime became powerful enough to defeat both Golden Age plus Post-Crisis and Connor simultaneously, altering the plot of an entire universe and inflicting damage on a restrained TDK with his heat rays and near-fatal blows, along with destroying the realities TDK created with shockwaves from his punches.
Prime is a very powerful character on a cosmic level or higher, far stronger than many heroes and capable of destroying entire universes with just the shockwaves from his punches.
The battle between Infernal Hulk and Superboy Prime is an apocalyptic clash, where two forces beyond the ordinary collide with their full destructive power. The fight takes place on a desolate neutral Earth, or in the vastness of space, where neither holds back any blows. In his absolute full power, Superboy Prime immediately leverages his extraordinary speed, charging into the battlefield like a living meteor at terrifying velocity.
He unleashes punches capable of tearing apart reality, combined with heat vision powerful enough to penetrate cosmic structures, directly attacking Infernal Hulk with the goal of ending the fight early on. However, Infernal Hulk is not an easily subdued opponent. With terrifying durability reinforced by gamma energy and his ancient demonic nature, he almost completely absorbs Prime's destructive power without collapsing. Each of his counterattacks carried hellish power,
from devastating thunderclaps to gamma punches capable of shattering a wide area battlefield. Despite Prime's constant speed blitzes, overwhelming with speed and using super flare to maximize damage, the Infernal Hulk grew increasingly enraged as the fight progressed, his power growing relentlessly. As the battle dragged on, the Infernal Hulk began to unlock his true, terrifying nature. He summoned an army of undead thralls,
distorting the surrounding environment into a living gamma hell and using his corrupting abilities to transform Superboy Prime into a monstrous entity under his control. Although Prime possessed incredible magic resistance and willpower, he struggled against the ever-increasing pressure from the combined power of the eldest and mother of horrors. Prime might try using Retcon Punch to manipulate reality or push Hulk out of the current dimension, but the near-immortal regeneration and spread of corruption make Infernal Hulk extremely difficult to completely eliminate. While Superboy Prime remains a huge threat due to his speed, physical strength, and reality-level manipulation abilities, Infernal Hulk possesses a superior advantage in durability, regeneration, immortality, and long-lasting corrosive horror powers. Overall, the Infernal Hulk has a higher probability of winning, around 7 to 8 out of 10 fights,
thanks to his ability to prolong the fight until even a warrior like Superboy Prime is overwhelmed by his endless gamma nightmare. Infernal Hulk is stronger and has a higher chance of winning, 8 to 10. I hope you enjoyed this fight. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. Follow me if you like it. That's today's video. Thank you very much.